Hello and welcome back to Roads to Power. Last time we became a king, and with that kingdom we created a new crest, this thing down here. However, this isn't really what we want. This isn't our coat of arms. This isn't really what we were going for. We wanted it to look like this. However, I couldn't find the options quickly enough and I gave up. However, it has been pointed out that there is a way of solving this. If you go into your Customize House option, click Copy to Clipboard, leave that, then go back in here and paste from Clipboard, you will see that suddenly it's correct. Also, do we want to get that color of blue? I don't know if we want to change our blue. Let's try it a little bit. Let's go, is it a little bit more blue? Then like a little bit kind of over here, but a little lighter maybe. Yeah, maybe something like that. Is that better? Not really. It's kind of a little bit more this blue, potentially. Yeah, it's like that color. Now, is this going to look identical to Scandinavia again? Let's find out. Submit. Okay, I can live with that. It's not France, it's not Scandinavia, it's something all of itself, which is great. It's not even Africa, which is also blue. Or the Seljuks, who appear to have taken over quite a lot of lands now. Yeah, they've got even more than last time, I think. Yeah, I think they've eaten more Abbasid land. Who are they attacking now? Are you still a conqueror? Oh, you're the child of the original conqueror. I see. So you're currently attacking south. Ah, so you're doing the Persian invasion of some land in India. And you're also defending against someone in a dissolution war. And you're losing. Wait, you're losing to a dissolution war. What's happening here? You have less troops. Oh. Oh, that's not good. That means the Seljuks are about to turn from this into this. Oh, that is chaos. That is absolute chaos. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Also, Siberia's not doing well, or at least it looks like it's being sieged quite a lot, although apparently they're winning their war. The Siberian Udian vassalization war, so that's them against Ud. Who is Ud? Yeah, who are you? Oh, right, this whole lot's from there? So what was this siege then? Is that your vassal attacking someone? Yes, your vassal is losing a war on the Kingdom of Ob. I see. How are you doing, by the way? You're doing a vassalization war where you're attacking, you're defending against another one? My god, things are happening all over. And the Byzantines are constantly falling apart. Anyway, back to us. Let's figure out what we need to do as a king. Well, first of all, it's been suggested that we have a look at all of our artifacts, which seems like a good thing to do because we have a lot of artifacts that are about to, you know, be destroyed. So we should see what we want and whether we want to turn anything into court artifacts, which I believe might even be free. Let's just have a look at the rabbit's paw first. So let's click this. So I can only repair that. Have I got anything that I could convert? Let's just see that first. Do I have to have an antiquarian to convert? I might have to have an antiquarian. Yeah, let's head in here and see if we can find ourselves an antiquarian. There we go. That is going to be Kruto's job. Kruto the Antiquarian. Okay, so now I can have a look at my artifacts. Now we can have a look. So I can reforge them. So reforging costs a lot less, but we of course get different benefits. So is there anything I don't care about on this list? I kind of like the crown. I think I want to keep the crown. What do we get if we reforge it? You also get vassal limit if you reforge it, but... well, I mean, until we have a better crown, I'll keep this one. So I'll just pay to repair it. Okay. Regalia. This doesn't seem very good. What does it get if I reforge it? If I reforge it, it gives us the exact same bonuses. Am I getting the feeling that these just give you the exact same bonuses all the time? I'm going to repair that. This one, prowess? Surely you don't get prowess from it, right? No, you get something else. Okay. You get injury-resistant prowess, but you don't get all the rest of the prowess. Yeah, so we'll just repair this as well. I'm getting the feeling I might just repair everything. We'll see. Map. So this map is diplomacy and learning. What happens if... oh, I can't even... okay. This one you cannot convert, so we'll repair that. Lucky Rabbit's Paw. So this currently, I also cannot repair. Or sorry, I can't reforge it. Alright. Brooch. If I was to switch this over, I get 1% monthly income in return for the prowess. What is our current prowess? Our prowess is 7. Okay, maybe we don't care about prowess. Maybe we take the monthly income. Yeah, you know what? Let's make this a pedestal item. And then the last one is the Heart Antler, which I don't have enough money to do anything to. Although apparently reforge cost is 4, but you can't even click on this because I don't have the repair cost. That's crazy. Anyway, that now means that we have a new artifact in here. There's the brooch. Wonderful. Okay, cool. It's also been suggested that we maybe increase our amenities slightly. Why would we want to increase our amenities? Well, increasing our amenities will mean that we can get above level 1, which means that, yeah, that means that people won't have negatives. Well, right now we're actually 2 above, so we should get positives. So maybe we only get positives at level 4. Not entirely sure. Anyway, we may have to pay for some of these. Also, do we want to be diplomatic or administrative? Priest offer vassalage acceptance scaled by grandeur. Interesting. We might keep that for now. Yeah. Let's just see which one of these is good. So this is courtiers get bonuses. This is about guests. This makes hostile schemes worse. Bland food makes the feast activity better. I could buy up some servants. Go up to 8 maintenance. That seems fine. Plus, we could maybe do some lodgings and some food and some fashion. We'll just be not at the lowest. So that'll put us naturally somewhere above 4 currently. Now, you might be thinking, wow, you've gone pretty far up these things, but you don't appear to be moving us any closer to 10 being where you should be. Well, that's because we have pretty much nothing in our court which gives us court grandeur. So, as we have no artifacts that give us court grandeur, which means that, you know, we are pretty far behind. I mean, this doesn't even give us court grandeur either. Yeah, so ideally each of these should be giving us like 4 or 5. Do these even give us court grandeur? This one gives us 2. Yeah, so overall we have a 2 bonus to our court grandeur. And our baseline is 32, right? So if we wanted to be up here, we have to have 90 plus. So let's say that we had 10 artifacts all giving us like 3 or 4. That's a pretty decent chunk of what you'd need. Right. So that's that done. We could hold court, which might increase our court grandeur immediately. Does this person want to be my vassal? No. My legitimacy is actually a big problem. His opinion of me is also a problem. Not being rightful liege is a problem. We fixed all of those. The answer would be yes. And we could make him our rightful... We could be his rightful liege if we took one more bit in backs here. Also, I don't have any reason to declare war on these people, I just realized. Yeah. Because our de jure is only this, because it's the 3 duchies that we started with. So this isn't even part of our de jure lands from that. Okay. Cool. Now we've done that. Is there anything else I want to put in terms of court positions that would be useful? A wet nurse seems good. Put Constantine in there. We just need somebody in that role. Rest of this isn't as important. Cool. We have a dangerous faction, but I don't really believe it. Or I don't fully believe it. Let's unpause. Let's let things kind of roll for a second. Building blocks. A well-known architect from Zatmar, Diemo, is visiting court. His passionate debate with my steward, Count Karazmiris, dominates the room. Yes, precisely, Diemo exclaims. The ruins there are rife with cut stone that could easily be transferred to the king's castle at Zatmar. Kazimierz rubs his chin doubtfully. Still, it sounds like a lot of work, and the locals who use those materials won't like it. The Emerald rolls his eyes at this reasonable rebuttal, sneering. We can put it to much better use than the commoners ever could, and you know that. We say we could do some work, and we get the high tents building. Okay, So this is part of militia camps. Give us a bit of levies, make stationed archers and skirmishers better. Or we can leave it for the commoners, which would make me very stressed. I'll pay 47 for a building. Sounds fine. Cool. Right, continue waiting. There's a dissolution faction. I only just created this title. What do you mean there's a dissolution faction? Anyway. Right, we've waited a couple months. This faction is real. It'll trigger in 6 months. Cool. Where is it? That faction is... Oh, that's Tekov here. Why are you unhappy? County extorted. Ah, yeah, I probably said something like, who cares? Yep, I suspect that was almost exactly what I said when I saw that that was going to happen. Let's hold... Actually, let's wait a second. Just 1 more month. There we go. Stewardship perk. Also, apparently I'm going to war. On this guy's side. What was your war? Also, wait a second. Rasso's back in charge of Bavaria? Okay, this is for someone else's claim. Yeah, we do need to help. I will accept your call to war. I didn't realize I had the game on pause. We almost missed that. Adventurer landed. Ah, this person's been landed. By Bulgaria. Okay. Dissolution faction disappeared. Dissolution faction's back. Alright then. Sure, whatever. Right. At any cost, we can use the sell titles decision and it increases our domain taxes. So, domain taxes are these ones, so we get 10% more on all of those, which is nice. And, let's go and... I don't know why my brain is missing what I'm trying to do here. Something in my head that we needed to do. Ah, yes, we're going to hold court. That's what I want to do. I just want to wait till we... Actually, let's do sell titles first. So this decision's pretty good because it's sell trivial titles. This is effectively spend prestige to gain money, which is good. Let's wait a second or two. Modest proposal. A certain Volomira, a worthy merchant, has heard of my attempts to sell off superfluous titles. She has a far more audacious suggestion. However. If I presented evidence I was distantly related to the Netrava dynasty, would you back my claim? This proposition is utterly ridiculous, but she does possess a ridiculous amount of gold. So we can celebrate the return of my long-lost sister, Volmira, or my name is not for sale. Oh no, my name's for sale. Yeah, that's fine. Well, welcome to the family. Also, wait a second. Actually, yeah, she not only joins the family, she joins as my half-sister. Wow. Okay. Although, wait a second. It's half-sister, but she's not in the... She's not actually in our family section. Okay. Yeah, interesting. So it shows her as my father's child, but not as my sister. That's kind of interesting. Anyway, she one of the two needs to marry. She is, actually. Alright. Get me an alliance? My great-grandson. Probably not. Visegrad. Sips. Or Spiz. That's only 800. Okay. In which case, what gets the most prestige gain? You can marry into the Carlings. Marry this person. Any matrilineally? You would marry matrilineally and come join us? Okay, sure. Welcome to the group. Right. Kosil, you also need to marry. I'm not really worried about who you marry. Is there any alliances I can get from this? Not really, no. No alliances. Yeah, she seems fine. She seems absolutely okay. That works for me. I can transfer people. I'm not going to do that. Children like guardians. We've already been through that. I can create a new accolade. It's cool. Let's do hold court first. A middle-aged man steps before me with quiet dignity before bowing deeply. Greetings, your majesty. I am Karaton, your loyal servant. I come before you today to seek employment in your court. I'm a man of letters, having scribed for the local lords and clergy of Sanad, my homeland. It would be my honor to put all my talents to a greater cause in the service of my king, all Nitrava. There are no vacancies at this time. Okay. Settling the Avar. My lord, I represent the Avar people in the county of Za-Ulks, states my guest, Bayan. We are devoted and faithful subjects, but our land is poor, underdeveloped, and scarcely populated. Please allow us to resettle it and administer it according to our traditions. Or administrate it according to our traditions. Under your benevolent protection, our land can still prosper, and you shall gain a new faithful vassal. So I give him my title, or I don't. I'm not going to do that. My vassal, Mayor Stravoslav, takes a turn bending my ear before the assembled court. Glorious liege, give me the honor of managing the upkeep and expansion of your fine holdings, and I will not let you down. I suppose these jobs have to be done by someone. You're my royal architect, you can be my jester, or you can not. No, I don't need an architect. Wonderful. Well, I'm glad that we did that. I think I realized in the previous playthrough that actually the optimal thing is to never do them. However, it's not really the most fun thing that we could do. I can't construct any of these because we're not high enough tech. Wonderful. Can I upgrade my building? Nope. Can I buy anything I want? Buy stables? Yeah, that'd be good. I think this is where my heavy cav are stationed anyway. Buy some stables. Right. Do you want to buy anything else with our money? Could upgrade the hunting grounds over here, I suppose. Sure. That makes less money than it used to. They used to make a lot more money. In fact, this one used to make more money as well, I think, right? Maybe this one always made this much. I get a feeling it might have made more at one point. And now we're out of money. Cool. That seems fine to me. We have our own revolt happening in 3 months. It's going to happen in Tekov, so potentially we could raise our troops here and see what we can do. Yeah, let's just raise our troops over here. There we go. Raise all. Make sure that we have a leader. This guy can lead. He's good at sieging. That seems like what we need. Royal court grandeur has gone up. Marriages are happening. That's lovely. Oh, I haven't done my accolade yet, actually, either. So that's the Smoking Scout. This one. It could be my tutor and friend. Sure. Definitely. So you've got Contender and Stalwart. Stalwart is pretty good. What were your other option? Idealist. We'll take Idealist. So this is Opinion. Yeah, so what he's got is he's got Travel Safety and Army Toughness. And then this one is some Opinion. The other option we had was Contender. Contender is about, like, attending tournaments, which is not really what we're doing, so I completely messed it up, but that's okay. Idealist. Why can I not create it? I'm missing Prestige. Ah. I didn't know you needed Prestige, but that's okay. Head in here, let's start sieging. Somebody is plotting to kill my wife. Oh, what's new? Oh, thank you for the money. And thank you for the prestige. I appreciate that. Basically, it's just our new vassals coming to say hello. That now means that I can create ourselves. This. Cool. Create it. We are going to call it... so we have the Samogian Scout. This is going to be the Nitrava Knight. There we go. Perfect. That's what we're going to call it. Wonderful. I know it's said the same way either way, but, you know, I want it obvious it's a pun. I'm not at war with you, am I? No, the enemies were just in your territory. You're not actually at war with me. I've just marched my army in here, gone, we're at war, and there's no actual war. You can't convert anymore, I assume because whatever you're trying to convert converted itself. Why don't you convert this one instead? Alright, when's this revolt happening? 2 months. Okay, well, head over here then. We'll wait. Disillusion faction is back again. It keeps disbanding, it keeps re-banding. Faction commitment is less than 10, which is less than 5, which means it will disband. That's why. He's just on the edge, so he's switching between I want the faction, I don't want the faction. Yes, the Dissolution faction is gone again. Peasant Rabble is up at any time. You know what, let's just move my troops over here. Thick as thieves. As of late, I often see my son and heir, Svatovyoj, and my vassal Count Grivodja around the castle, deep in conversation. They seem to have found common ground. I'll let them be friends, that's fine. Peasant slots to serve the Lord, I say. My army is already here, and I have already defeated you. Wonderful. Right, you're going to head over here. Let's just see what we're doing with this person. Yaramir. I'll recruit you. That's fine. Welcome to the court. Could have made him our executioner, but let's not worry about that. Right, this is all fine. Cool. Let's head over to what's currently revolting and siege it. You increased county control and Bex. Prisoner in my own body. I knew that getting older would mean doing things slower, but I didn't think it would all come to a halt until my death. Lately I feel a constant malaise, and everything takes more effort than before. I'm worried that if I lie down, I might not be able to get back up again. There is no doubt that my time is running out. I feel I can do naught but await death's sweet embrace to claim me. I'm infirm. Now we have Ladislav, my grandson. He's delicate. No? Okay. Bastard born. Oh. There's no longer the slightest doubt in my mind. My daughter-in-law Constantine has given birth to a son, and we both know I am his father. Thankfully, Constantine has kept quiet about me, and no one else knows the truth, at least for now. I'll keep the secret to myself. And the reason I'll do that is he now has a male heir. Wonderful. I mean, he is a little delicate, but it has fixed our issue of him having no male heir. Wonderful. Let's extort. Why is it an issue that he had no male heir? Well, because via our succession, if he had inherited the main title, I believe the title would have passed to Volodymyr of Bavaria, which would have merged Bavaria and Nitrava together. However, it won't do that anymore because it'll all go to him. So, makes it better. Let's see. So is this 5 years minus 10 opinion or minus 6 opinion for 2 years? Tough choice. Yeah, so if we have a look in here at vassal opinion, Tyrant is minus 5, and it is going down by 3.42 per year, so it is only 2 years, and we get more money. It's a no-brainer. Arrange betrothal. You would like Radomila of Polabia to marry Prince Pravoslav. This will get us an alliance with Polabia. Alright, I accept. That seems pretty good. Yeah, that seems like a solid marriage to me. Disillusion faction is gone again. Liberty faction is gone. There are no factions targeting you. Wonderful. We have an inspired person. Somebody we can give money to forge things. However, they are merely decent. And therefore, I am uninterested. Call to war. Okay, I accept. I mean, I'm still in your other war, if that's alright with you. I'm still dealing with it. I'll go and siege their capital in a second. Nice. So we've now taken that. Have we got the first war score in that war? We got the first positive war score in that war. Wonderful. Invalidated. The war against the tyranny is invalidated. Wonderful. Alright, well, next siege. How is our building going? It's going alright. I forgot Tekov is our holding directly as well, actually. I thought we'd given it away. In my head, I was like, oh yeah, we've given that away. We haven't. Horse herds is interesting. Well, I wonder what the condition is for that. Wait, can we build horse herds over here? I just want to see what we've got available. We can. Oh, okay. Cool, so we should probably build that at some point to get more... Well, that's only for light and archer. That's not for heavy. Oh, okay. So it doesn't really matter. Right, what do we want in here? Oh no, blacksmiths are pretty good. Let's get some blacksmiths. And then Tekov over here. Maybe some farms and fields. Get us more money. Cool. Right. And now to sieging. 5 months left. Just gonna sit here and siege. They'll do the battle, but it doesn't matter because I'm already doing the siege. We're going to get the most war score for taking their capital. Sell titles, an excellent bargain. Perhaps new perspectives can be good every so often. Volamira, already sufficiently skilled to acquire a place in my house, has proven herself incredibly adept at navigating the perils of my court. Sometimes I even have to wonder if she knows more about what's going on than I do. Thank God she owes me for this. So her intrigue goes up by 5, I get clever cousin for 10 years, and I get a favor hook on her. Nice. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so that event is actually just straight up good. So, know thyself, close to the end. I can feel it in my very bones. Death will come for me soon. Like an old friend, he is patiently waiting to receive me. I will be dead within a year. Okay then. Be dead within a year. Well, we'll see how this goes then. So, that event, by the way, means that we will be dead. There's nothing we can do. There's no way in which we could survive, so literally we just have to figure out what we want to do for our remaining time. Let's convert you as well. Wonderful. We'll do that. There are foxes somewhere, not the biggest piece of news for me. My child is dead. Svato Bioj. Oh god, how could you do this to Svatos Bioj? If I have sinned, then why did you not punish me instead? He was blameless, my perfect son. Life had so much more in store for him. He drank himself to death. Well, my heir is now Ladislav. I have torrential grief. Well, you know, I'll just lower my stress on that one there. Designating a selfless regent now might help my grandson if I die too early. That's a good point. Yeah, I think having his uncle in charge doesn't seem too bad. His uncle seems selfless. Okay, cool. I might as well call in my payments as well. I mean, there's no reason not to. We're about to die, after all. That's okay. We got anything else we could do? No, I could set him a guardian while we're here. Wait, yeah. We could set him a guardian while we're here, if we've got one. Educate child. We got anyone who's a genius? Okay, we got anyone who is intelligent. We got anyone who is shrewd. We got anyone who is quick. Nope. We could send him to a foreign court, but I'm not going to do that. In which case, you shall be raised by the Archbishop. Wonderful. There you go. Right. Now we shall siege. The siege will take 6 months, and that'll pretty much be our last action, right? Child of my dynasty. Prokop. Okay. Cool. Continue our siege. Pretty much knowing we're dead. But that's okay. We've been dead before. Finish the siege. That's 100% war score. And now, the war is over. We will disband. Is there anything else we want to do? I don't think so. Seljuks, what happened to your disillusion war? I mean, I noticed that... Oh, you know what happened? They held multiple kingdoms. That's what happened. It must be dissolution of a kingdom title. Maybe? I don't know, actually. Yeah, it looks like all of that land became independent. So I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, Seljuks are much weaker than they were. Okay. Cool. And, well, we're pretty much just waiting for death. Till death do us part. My wife died. Alright. Arranged marriage. I will marry my former daughter-in-law. Love prevails. Fantastic. I lost a bunch of legitimacy for marrying a lowborn. However, that doesn't matter too much. Well, I mean, it does for my grandson, obviously, but it doesn't matter too much because I'm about to die. Pravoslav has come of age. He became an intricate web weaver. But even with a level 3 education, he is still not any good because he's content, honest, and just. He's really good at spy mastery in concept, but in personality, he just doesn't have the right personality for it. Okay. Cool. And, oh, there is a new disease over here. Let's just have a look at it. Yeah, it's kind of around us, but it's not actually in our territory. Well, there you go. We're dead. King Svato Bioj of Nitrava rests in the arms of the Lord at 83 years of age. He died of heart failure. A keen and dedicated hunter, he loved to spend entire weeks in the wilderness looking for the most elusive game. King Ladislav ascends to the throne. Having mastered many skills, he is sure to be admired by his subjects. So, this means that we got heart failure. We were the cultural head, dreaded, illustrious paragon of virtue, finished the lifestyle stewardship with schemer and whole of body perks done. We fought in 13 wars, 5 offensive, 8 defensive. Had 10 camp revelries, we went to university, we did a hunt, and we attended a hunt in a grand tournament. Now we have Ladislav, the 1-year-old who has taken over. Also, can't help but notice that his regent isn't the person that we selected, which is interesting because it specifically told us to select a regent so that it would be the one that we selected. But anyway, these guys inherited, and that's where we are. I'm just going to click continue as for now, and then pause. So, this is obviously the land, and we can see what happened with our succession here, because if we go up a generation, so basically what happened is we died, this guy got his inheritance, which immediately passes to his son. This guy got his inheritance, so he got the duchy at the top there, he got Ungvar, and I believe probably got a title in there. Yeah, so he was immediately given this title, even though he didn't need to be given that title, so that's fine. As in, he got that title even though he wasn't in line of for succession of that title, because he needed a title within the duchy. That was what I was trying to say. This guy got his inheritance, so he got Ostrahom next. Then, if we look at Pravoslav, he got Tekov, and actually it looks like he also got Bex as well. I don't know why he inherited more than this one. Oh, because this one already had Ostrahom as land. Okay. So he already had one piece of land, so he got the first one from his succession, and then the other one got 2 to make it even. Okay, cool. So that is what has happened there. Now, as you may have worked out, it's a little awkward for what we do next, because the new DLC comes out on the 4th of November. Now, I don't know if it's save game compatible. I'm going to assume it isn't. So, I'm not entirely sure what to do. What I'm going to do for now is we're going to save the game. So let's save this one. Just to be like, this is the end of this character. So we're going to do episode end. And then we're going to pick a new character. Actually, you know what? Decided what we're going to do. We're going to pick a new character. We're then going to play with them until the 4th of November. If we can find a suitable stopping point with them, great. If we can't, then we exit. We draw a line under it. We start again with the new DLC, and we'll see where that goes. But let's unmark you as special interest because we don't no longer care, and switch character. I think I'm open to just letting it be whichever character pops up, because I don't think that we need to do more adventuring necessarily. But let's see. Random character. Duke Ethelwoldson of Thwice. Alright. Well, that's who we're playing as then. Start. Also, wait a second. Create your own adventure is now here again. Huh. Okay. So I guess... Wait, was that always here? No, because this was game has started for create your ruler. I don't think this was here when we started. I need to go back and check the first time we died, but I don't think that was there. I think that also said that the game has started, but I guess it lets you do that now? Anyway, cool. Not that it matters too much. Right. So, we are now in Thwice with this dude. He is stupid, and he is not very good at many things. He's stupid, content, fickle, and temperate. What a weird combination. And he's somewhere underneath England. Can we get Æthelwoldson in charge of England? Well, I guess that's what we're going to have to find out next time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.